That's 5 minutes to go. So Kev, final lap to grid, you had diff 21 and shape 2. 4 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Okay, copy Kev. Okay Kev, so on the tyres, everybody back to Stroll in P12 is on the C4. And we've just got Joe in 13 on C3, Tsunoda in 60, and Vettel and Alonso in 18 and 19 on C3. And that's 2 minutes to go, so check the pit limiter is off. Okay, that's 1 minute to go. So check pit limiter is on, and then static bite point. Okay, 30 seconds. Have a good one, mate. Mode push, mode push, mode push, mode push. DRS enabled. Okay, so Hamilton behind has DRS. Hamilton will still have DRS. Okay, car behind is now Mick, and he has DRS. Okay, currently P6, and we are opening the gap to Norris in P10. So Norris in P9, last lap 11.6. So you're matching Norris in P9.
Yeah, we're faster than Russell.
We think Russell may have some front wing damage. Russell has been given a 5-second penalty for contact on lap 1. Russell boxing. So Russell is changing front wing and serving the 5-second penalty. So Ricciardo P10 is at 6 behind. Okay, Ricciardo and Gasly just boxed from 10 and 11. And at the moment we are still thinking plan A, so go ahead. So Verstappen, the leader, pitted and has gone behind you. Okay, car behind Hamilton. Kev, how are the tyres?
They took a step just now.
Mode T4. And box, Kevin, box.
Box.
Okay, so RS for the launch. And we should be ahead of Norris at pit exit. Okay, racing Norris, but you should be ahead. 1.7 behind. Mode push, mode push. Norris pitted the lap
Much
before.
better balance.
Yep, copy Kev. So Norris behind, pitted the lap before us onto C3. Maybe close to Mick at pit exit. Okay, you're ahead. So car ahead is now Ocon on an out lap. He's on C3. So currently P11, but there are 5 cars ahead who would go behind us when they stop. So ahead of Ocon, there's 2 seconds to Vettel. He started on the C3 and he hasn't stopped. Vettel is doing 12.1s. Okay, good job Kev, let's close the gap on Ocon ahead. So car behind is Norris with DRS, and then Mick is 1.3 behind him. Now car ahead is Alonso, who started on the C3. Norris and Mick both with DRS. Tsunoda ahead, starting on C3, you're closing the gap. We need SOC 7 or less K1. Okay, nice work Kev. So Ocon ahead, last lap 11.5. And check big adjuster. Okay, car behind now Mick 2.2. Ocon last lap 11.3. Only place we're losing is turn 6 minimum speed. And ahead of Ocon 1.5 seconds is Stroll, who started on the C4. This is a good lap compared to Ocon. Ocon last lap 11.4. Okay, car ahead now Hamilton on an out lap. He's right behind Ocon. And gap to Stroll is 3.5. Stroll is in P4. Okay, Stroll boxed. So Ocon 11.9 last lap. We think Hamilton will go to the end, but Ocon needs to stop again. So Mick is 1.2 behind. Main losses to him are turns 1 and 3.
Is the engine okay?
Yep, all okay from our side.
I think they have some misfires.
Just try and stay in Mick's DRS. Ocon last lap.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we see a surge. It wasn't a misfire. Multi-A turbo to position 8. Multi-A turbo position 8. Norris behind has been given a 5-second penalty for track limits.
How many do we have?
So it's just the 1 strike for us at the moment. So just the 1.
You need to tell me that.
Norris behind is doing 11.7s, and he has Russell just behind him. Kev, have you got any margin to push more?
No.
Norris with DRS behind. We suggest reducing lift and coast to increase tyre temps. And we had our 2nd strike for track limits at turn 10. And we had...
Big deck on front right, but it's dying.
Okay, Kev, no lift and coast, no lift and coast. Okay, Kev, push as much as you can. Push as much as you can. Box.
Front right is gonna die.
Box.
Yeah, box.
Okay, so RS for the launch. Okay, we may be close to Russell at pit exit, and no lift and coast after the stop. Okay, close to Russell at pit exit. Okay, now car behind Sonoda, half a second. Blue flag Sainz. Blue flag Sainz, and Sonoda's just behind him. Okay, so still blue flag for Sainz. Reset big adjuster. Car ahead now, Joe on 19 lap old C3s. Okay, car ahead of Sainz is Mick, he's taking the blue flag now. And ahead of him is Stroll. And Stroll is on 15 lap old C3. So currently P10, and there's one car to stop who would go behind us, that's Alonso. And 24 laps remaining. Okay, nice move, Kev. So Alonso, last lap, 10.6. He has to stop again, he's 9 ahead. We need to match Alonso's times to keep him in our safety car window. I'll update you on his laps.
Yeah, but I've got this engine issue.
Still catching Alonso. Yeah, Kev, you're doing a good job.
Every time I go on throttle, it's misfiring.
Yeah, understood, Kev. Reliability is okay. No concern there. Alonso 10.5. Okay, places to concentrate on are 6 exit and 7 minimum speed. Turn 6 exit, 7 minimum speed. With 20 laps remaining. Alonso 10.7. Alonso 10.5. Gap to Alonso 8.8, so this is still good. So if you've got any pace left, let's try to use it. Norris behind 2.2. So Norris is doing 10.0s. So these are good laps you're doing. Gap to Alonso is 8 seconds, so he's well inside our safety car window. Norris 10.0 again. Main loss to Norris is turn 3 minimum speed. Gap 1.7. And Norris is doing constantly 10.0s. Car behind Norris is Leclerc, 5 seconds. He will be blue in a few laps. And Norris 1.1 behind. Press oil pump button, oil pump. Norris last lap 10.1. Gap 1.3. And a double yellow at turn 4. So double yellow turn 4. Sainz has stopped in the runoff. VSC, VSC.
It's going to be tricky to keep these tyres alive, and I think if they go down in temperature, it's going to be impossible to get up.
Yeah, copy, Kev. So at the moment we're staying out, so it should be the same for everybody. This shouldn't be a very long VSC. Okay, so Alonso is pitting now, he should come out behind us. Okay, and we just need to work to get front tyre temp, so as much front temp as you can. And mode slow, mode slow. Okay, so Norris and Ricciardo behind stayed out. Okay, so Alonso pitted, he's 5 behind, he went to the C4. And still double yellow, turn 4.
Did you say BC?
No, we'll discuss it. We just need to get front temp. Okay, so rears are okay, we don't need BC. You could consider big adjuster forward if that will help. Okay, so at the moment we're P7. Sainz car is being moved now, so it may not be long. Okay, Alonso, VSC ending, and Alonso pitted again. It looks like he's got an issue. So mode push, DRS enabled, and everybody other than Alonso stayed out. Okay, Kev, let's push as much as possible to build front temp. And Norris is in the DRS range. Go SOC 7, and then K1 is available. 10 laps remaining. Go 1 click forward on brake bias for front temp and to help rear locking. Okay, car behind is now Leclerc, 4 seconds. He'll be blue in a few laps. And then there's a 2-second gap to Ricciardo. We're racing Ricciardo. Okay, Leclerc 2.4 behind. There is now Verstappen, 3 seconds. He will also be a blue. Blue flag Leclerc. Okay, and 6 laps remaining. So Norris ahead will take a blue this lap. And car behind is Verstappen. So he'll be a blue flag this lap for us. Blue flag Verstappen. Gap to Ricciardo is 5 seconds. SOC 4. 4 laps remaining, 4 laps, and we'll get no more blue flags before the end. So gap to Ricciardo 5.1, his last lap 10.6.
What about Benson Norris? He's got a 4-second pause, right?
Or disturbed his penalty at the pit stop. 3 laps remaining. Gap to Ricciardo still 5.1. Ricciardo last lap 10.8.
What position am I?
2 laps remaining. Ricciardo last lap 10.7.
Thank you.
Starting final lap. Ricciardo still 5 seconds back. And checkered flag. Okay, good job, Kev. That's P8. And Mick was in P6. And mode slow, please. Mode slow.
Nice one, guys. Well done. Another double points finish. Very good, very good. Congrats to the whole team.
Yeah, thank you, Kev. It was a struggle at the end, but you dealt with it really well. Well done. So, race results: Leclerc P1, then Verstappen and Hamilton P3, and Russell, Ocon, then Mick P6, Norris 7, you P8, Ricciardo P9, and Alonso P10.
Kev, man, good job. Kev, good job, you know. We got points, double points.
Very, very happy. I'm glad we made it home. I was worried there. Great job, guys.